Friday Focus. My name is Riina. As some of you may know from previous episodes, I'm here with Johnny today to discuss our internships at Organised Health a bit more this past summer. We're both interning through the Saltire Scholars Program, which is basically an internship program for students at Scottish universities. So Johnny, you're obviously featured for the first time. Would you want to tell us a bit more about yourself and like what you study?
Yeah, I study Masters of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at the University of Edinburgh, and I'm a business innovation intern here at Organised Health. How about you? What do you do, Riina?
I study economics and international relations at the University of Aberdeen, and I'm a business investment intern, so we have really similar titles.
Yeah. So what attracted you to Organised Health then?
So I decided to apply for Organised Health because it's obviously a startup, and I was really attracted by that fact because I'm super interested in entrepreneurship, learning more about this kind of stuff. I hopefully will be an entrepreneur myself one day, so that's the biggest motivation. I also figured that, you know, an internship at a startup kind of smaller company would enable me to have more of an impact through what I do. So that's pretty much why.
Yeah, no, I agree. You're going to be a good entrepreneur. Personally, I was drawn to Organised Health because I wanted to get the feeling of all the business areas, and being an engineer, that's a very good opportunity to go into a startup, you know, and get the feeling of all the areas. And then secondly, as the business develops, you can grow with the business, and that gives you an opportunity to develop personally and professionally and make an impact into the business. So that's really a thing I truly put emphasis on. So yeah. That's
we're kind of on the same track of why we wanted to work for Organised Health. Obviously our titles are really similar, business innovations intern and business investment intern, but in reality what we do is so completely different. Like I could not do what you're doing.
And vice versa too.
Yeah, it's completely two separate kind of worlds. Maybe if you want to go into a bit more detail about your project this summer.
Yeah, so as a business innovation intern, I'm involved into the engineering design of a product that's gonna reshape the pharmacy and the digital health industry in Scotland. And I've been given responsibility for the design of the project since week one here. The learning curve has been incredibly steep for me because it involves so many areas of engineering. So I had to learn mechanical, industrial design, because I have a background in electronics and electrical, but it involves much more, and all this is glued together with our business requirements. So I think overall what I've achieved is a good place to start, you know, in a company. But enough about me. I know you've been working on a investor readiness pack.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about what that involves and what you've learned about that?
Right, so basically one of the main reasons why I'm interning here, or one of the main projects that I'm doing, is an investor readiness pack, and that includes grant applications and, you know, business plan and a pitch deck and stuff like that. So that's been very interesting, partly challenging coming into a new company and kind of figuring it all out. In addition to that, I've also worked closely with the marketing team here. We've been, you know, producing different kind of marketing materials and being on different outings, trying to, you know, increase customer acquisition, that kind of stuff. So that's been really interesting. I've been super fortunate to have such a diverse kind of role here. Yeah, and it's been interesting to see how, you know, the marketing team works. Last Friday, for example, we went out for a sign-up day. We went to RBS Kirkstane House just to kind of put our stand on. We took our banner with us, and we were just kind of talking to people and maybe getting people to sign up for our service, kind of showing our presence a bit more. So that was really interesting. We did get a few sign-ups, and one big success this week has been that we were able to get an employer email through for City, who happen to work in the same building as we do. That's great because as you know, we just started business to business kind of delivery, so that's one of our first proper kind of successes in that area. So it's just been really, really great for me to observe and be a part of. So yeah.
So how would you, like, you've been here for 4 weeks already, and you've learned so much about the company.
8 weeks.
8 weeks, exactly. So how would you describe organized health to someone who doesn't know about it?
Well, Organized Health is obviously a repeat prescription delivery service that offers convenience to the modern user who does everything through an iPhone or a smartphone.
Organized is a health company, a health tech company who is disrupting the digital health industry in Scotland, and we have pioneering projects that are really looking to the future and pushing it forward that way. And I think it's a really great opportunity for people to get to know us through that.
Definitely.
Then here's an interesting question, okay? How would you describe your overall experience at Organised Health in one word?
There's a lot of words that you could use. This is quite a difficult question. I was thinking about it a lot, but I ended up by choosing inspiring, just because of the different, little projects and bigger projects that I've been able to be a part of and learn from them, and mostly because of my interest in entrepreneurship and what I've learned about that. So it's been really inspiring for me personally, and kind of reassured that yes, this is what I want to do. So what about you? What's your one word of choice?
Yeah, I was really thinking about that coming here this morning, and I think empowering is how I would describe my experience, both from the company's point of view and personally. From the company's point of view, we really empower ourselves to bring delivery service to people to improve, their lives. And from a personal point of view, being given the responsibility to design a product from scratch is really giving me the confidence and the empowerment to do things that are great and to believe in my capabilities. So,
and to learn so much more.
Exactly.
Gaining all these skills.
Exactly.
That's
always about the learning curve.
Yeah. So our 8 weeks here have been inspiring and empowering for both of us.
Absolutely.
Right, so as stated many times before, this is our 8th week. We have 2 more weeks left, so our time here is coming to an end, sadly. We're both going back to university for our final years. Johnny is obviously finishing his master's and I'm finishing my bachelor degree. So what's your plan for the next academic year?
I'm doing my dissertation project, which involves designing a biomimetic underwater remotely operated vehicle. And the idea of the project is to take a robot, put it in water, and make it learn how to swim by itself, which is very interesting to do. But outside of my project, I'm a senior discipline student representative at the University of Edinburgh, and I do all sorts of things for the university, organizing different courses for the entire electrical and electronic department. So that keeps me very busy throughout the year.
It's a big responsibility.
However, I try to make some time for myself, and I like fitness, I like yoga, so I try to incorporate that into my daily routine and get a bit of happiness, every single day. So, what is your plan for the next academic year?
My plan is to enjoy my last year to the fullest. I want to focus on university, keep my grades up. I'm also going to be writing my dissertation, so that's going to take a lot of time. I'm just excited to get back to my friends, kind of. I'm moving into a new flat next month. That's exciting, really exciting actually for me. I'm just looking forward to kind of make the most out of it and kind of get back into a routine like that as well. So we'll both be busy next year.
Final year,
Ooh, I'm a bit nervous, but excited more. Building upon that, would you recommend being a Saltire scholar to anyone, and why?
You know what? Being a Saltire scholar for the last couple of months, I realized for myself that I opened the door to a community of entrepreneurs and inspiring people in general that do things, great things on a daily basis. And I got to meet some of them through the events we went through, and I'm going to keep in touch with them long after my internship finishes here. So this opportunity is really one of the things that I would encourage people to take on and to do, because it's an unique opportunity to have this network of people that you can talk to and get inspiration from for your own personal goals. So again, that's probably my main reason that I would recommend to people.
Yeah, no, I would recommend it too. Definitely apply if you're thinking about it. It's such a great opportunity from the start of the application process to all the way to the end of your internship. It's a challenging process, but you learn so much about yourself and so many professional skills as well. It's, you know, what I've been exposed to this summer and what I've learned has been so much more than I thought it was. So it's been extremely positive.
Absolutely,
yeah. So definitely do it. I also like the fact that there's a charitable aspect to being a Saltire scholar. So
like giving back to the
back to the community and giving back to the foundation, so that we can empower more people to, you know, embark on this journey in years to come. So actually, because of that, me and Johnny teamed up together with 2 other interns working for another company here in Glasgow, and we're actually hosting a pub quiz fundraiser next Tuesday. If anyone would be interested in joining, please do. We'll link it below. And yeah, it'll be fun. We'll have good raffle prizes and stuff.
Prizes and fun games and,
and great
all
questions.
sorts of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. Come along. Tickets at the door.
Yeah.
Only £5.
It's
and it goes to a really great cause. You know, to allowing people to do the same we've done and kind of discover themselves through the experience.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would say that's all. And thank you for being with us today.
See you at the next Friday Focus.
Bye.